Hey guys, Fiora here, and today I'm going to be testing the Zenvo Aurora Tur at Golden Max in multiplayer in Asphalt 9. Man, it sure does feel good to say those words again. Please consider subscribing if you've not already, and be sure to check out my Fiora Clips channel, Fiora TV channel, and the Purple Team Discord. Links to all those will be down in the description. And with that, I hope you enjoy the video. So I'm sure you all may be wondering where I've been, what I plan to do in the future, what's up with the new intro. I'll answer all those soon, but I do want to talk a little bit about the car first. Just in case you're watching this in the future and you want to just know about the car, since it is a review about the car, which is the main point of this video. So this is a fairly high-end S-Class car, one of the highest by rank, I believe. It's above 5,000, 5,100. It has a max speed with nitro of around 305 miles per hour. The acceleration is kind of average, not the greatest. The nitro is definitely pretty bad, but the drifting radius is very good on this car, and the handling is quite decent as well. It was a lot of fun to drive, as I'm sure you will be able to see throughout this video. It feels very light and almost like a breath of fresh air to drive in a lot of cases. No real physics issues either. I had a lot of fun with this one. And we come in first in this first race since my return. So, the last video that I uploaded to this channel, not counting the live stream I did last weekend, was uploaded, I believe, on November 25th of 2023, so around 5.5 months ago, over 5 months. And in that video, I had talked a bit about like why I hadn't uploaded in the previous month or so, because I had taken a tinier break before that. And I thought, you know, after I make this video, I'll be back for good and I'll be making more content. But I don't know what it was. I wasn't feeling it at that point. And that kind of leads into what my plan is for the future as well. I don't plan on going back to like dual weekly uploads or whatever you call those when I upload twice a week. Bi-weekly is every 2 weeks, so it's not that. Semi-weekly maybe is the correct term, so I probably will not be doing that anymore. What I do plan to do is at the very least upload weekly, either a video or do a live stream or something, so there will be at least something new on the channel at least every week. I might upload more. I might, you know, upload a little less if I get busy or something again. But I think what I'm not going to do is hold myself to as tight of a schedule as I did previously. Because I think this was part of the issue that I ran into, where for like 8 years, ever since before I even started high school, all throughout high school, all throughout college, after I graduated college, I was trying to upload at least like twice a week or something like that. I never gone more than maybe 5 days or something without uploading. And, you know, as much as I enjoyed and still enjoy doing this, I think it got to a point where I was pushing myself maybe a little bit too hard and almost, you know, tiring myself out in a sense, you know, with everything else I had going on as well. So because of that, I'm not going to be going back to quite the volume I was doing before. That being said, if I reduce the volume, hopefully that also means I can upgrade the quality and do some cooler stuff. So, you know, I think most of my content is going to stay basically the same, mostly multiplayer car reviews and multiplayer live streams and stuff like that. But of course, if there's any ideas you guys have for new kinds of videos or different sorts of stuff, please do let me know down in the comments. Because what I've decided to do, and you may have seen a bit of this over the past month, is give my channel a bit of a refresh of sorts. I didn't want to just come back and do the same old thing and it just be like nothing ever happened. Because a lot has happened since I went away, both in Asphalt news and in my own personal life. So much has happened. And it would just feel weird to do just the same thing again. So what I've done, first thing, I removed films from my channel name, so now it's just Fiora. Which to me makes more sense, since films originally I just added on there to be an alliteration of Fiora. There's no real purpose for it other than that, and I don't do movies or anything on this channel. My movie channel is called Fiora TV because films was already taken. If films wasn't already taken, maybe I just called that films. But anyway, the films is dropped, so now I'm just Fiora on YouTube and basically everywhere else too. And because of that, I decided to change my logo as well. But again, you'll notice, even though I did change my logo to be a singular F with like the 3 Mustang lights in it, I've kept the background basically the same. And although I've changed the font that I use for my channel, pretty much everything else, like the way I make the thumbnails is staying the same. My channel banner, I updated the font, but that's staying the same. Basically, I'm not going to be completely overhauling basically anything. I'll just be updating stuff to give maybe more of a modern, maybe slightly more sophisticated feel. One thing I did change up a bit more, as I'm sure you noticed from the beginning of this video, unless you skipped it for some reason, was the intro, which does use the same song as I've used for the past several years, just a slightly different part of it. But what I wanted to do is kind of get away from the whole 2016 gamer aesthetic, you know, with the bouncy everything, and have kind of a more sophisticated opening, if that makes sense. And you'll see it in the outro as well. I want to tie everything together. And yeah, I'm pretty much keeping the purple and yellow color scheme and everything like that. And again, you'll see in the outro, even though I changed that as well to match my intro, the song is still the same, but again, a different part of the song. So I'm trying to update stuff in such a way that it's not jarring, but that yet you can still tell that, you know, we're in a sort of a new era, if that makes sense, of the channel. And I'm definitely planning to stay this time. I'm not going to go away or anything for weeks or months again like I did before, because I truly do enjoy making content and playing this game. I just think I needed a bit of a breather. I had the breather. Now I'm back, and I am very excited to be back to it. I guess for some life updates over the past few months, I started going to the gym regularly, started seeing a trainer there. I've gained a good amount of muscle, which is pretty awesome. I grew a beard, which you may have seen on my last live stream. I started swing dancing, and I've been doing that regularly as well. I asked a girl out from church and got rejected. That is about a lot of what's happened. Oh yeah, and I took my exam. I get results back from, so I took it April 18th or so. I get results back in about 2.5 months. And yeah, I will update you guys on how that goes. I feel pretty good about it. But that will be the halfway point. The 5th exam out of 10. And I know I missed a lot of Asphalt updates when I was away, but the big one I want to talk a little bit about now, and we'll talk more about later, is the Asphalt Legends Unite update, which is basically a huge graphical overhaul of the game. And they're going to be changing the color scheme to purple and yellow, which kind of fits perfectly with my channel, which is kind of awesome. Again, I'll probably talk about that and maybe some other updates that have happened since, or while I was away, a bit more in a different video. But with that, I do want to give my general review about this car. Super fun to drive. It has a special event going for it right now. I mean, if you have like the Esco or something, this one isn't really going to do much more for you, as it is slower than those cars and isn't going to be a new king. But it was very fun to drive. One thing that I've considered doing is giving additional races in my cars as like bonus content for my members. Let me know if that's something you might be interested in. Perhaps I'll try it out for this video. We will see though. So guys, again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for supporting me even when I was away. Please like the video if you have enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more Asphalt, Forza, and other games content. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!